Welcome to the South Atlantic Region Undergraduate Roundup.
Yeah.
Starting off with one of the most important pieces of any video where I'm traveling for Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated as the International Second Vice President, we're gonna do the room tour. Now this is just the foyer. We're already off to a good start. We got some decorations. It came with this large mirror for someone to check their outfit before they leave. Go in, you turn. There's a gigantic TV. They put down a nice runner. And it is night. This is the end of the first day where I'm filming, so that's why it's dark in here. That's why all the lights are turned on. But this is the living area. We've got two little cube seats. We got a table. They put some nice flowers on it. Very cute. There's a big couch for me and my lonesome, me, myself, and I. And then this lovely like meeting table. And on it, you see there's another runner, another flower display, but also some snacks. I love snacks. So they asked me, Jasmine, International Second Vice President, what do you like? I told them that I liked dark chocolate, granola, and like energy bars and water. I mean, I love water. So they got me all of those things, and I'm definitely going to take these home with me. So this is where I did my work for the Central Region Undergraduate Roundup, because that was also happening. I even had the lights on. Moving on to my bedroom. So this time traveled just with my purse and a carry-on. You might remember this carry-on because it was from one of my very first videos where I was talking about how I received this in the mail as a gift, and I was looking forward to the day I could finally use it. It was today. So since I'm here for the South Atlantic Undergraduate Roundup, it's literally just for today and tomorrow, I was able to get everything that I needed for these 2 days in that duffel bag, along with my purse. So they even decorated with some little pink pillows, some flowers, and this one actually lights up, so that's cool. And another TV for me to watch Netflix. And the restroom, they decorated it with an AKA towel. Look at that. It's pink. It has our crest and it has 1908. That's fancy. Nice shower. And then the vanity, so cute. I like those. More flowers. And yeah, that's it. Well, almost. We got a closet. Don't really need it. And that is the end of my room tour for this very quick 1-day undergraduate roundup. And yeah, this is definitely the biggest that I've had. So it is top tier, number 1. Here we are. So it has been a very good start to not only the South Atlantic Undergraduate Roundup, which is why I'm here, it's why I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia, but we also have the Central Region Undergraduate Roundup happening. it is another double weekend where I've got 2 things to do, but I'm still able to be at both of them because we live in a virtual world, and it's a blessing to be able to make the time and have the opportunity to be at both. And I just have to say, my little sister, Jayla Yvette McCoy, at the University of Kentucky, she is the co-chairman of the Central Region Undergraduate Roundup. And she is in the Iota Sigma chapter, she's in the Honors College, in the Ambassadors Program for Engineering. So I'm so looking forward to everything that she's gonna do tomorrow. And she just makes me very proud. But talking about what happened today, because today is basically part 1, tomorrow is part 2, and then I'm flying back home, back to Ohio. So I got off of work early, I traveled here, dropped my stuff, went downstairs, and we were having there was a workshop already happening. It was for chapter presidents. So who's here at this conference? It's the chapter presidents, vice presidents, and designees. Any other designees if those 2 people couldn't be here for these days. And they were having a chapter president workshop talking about what it means to lead, what it means to be a game changer, because that is Carolyn G. Randolph, the regional directors, that is her theme for her administration. So I talked a little bit there, and then it was time for me to go up because I was also going to be at something for the Central Region. And I hopped onto the Zoom. I got a little bit of their sisterly relations. They were playing a scavenger hunt, and they were also doing a actually kind of interactive, informative type of sisterly relations, where they were watching a video that had different members putting on clothing that would be worn to the rituals, be worn to a party, be worn to tailgating, be worn to a business meeting. And then the members would have to say which one is wearing the right attire versus not. So, and the comments were hilarious. Then we also had more, like when I went to the mass committee meeting, when I went to Arbule, the international president and CEO had hospitality. Well, we kind of had that tonight. And being able to just socialize with other undergraduates, even though I'm not an undergraduate anymore technically, that was so much fun. Because, and I told them finally they're not Zoom boxes, and they were saying it feels weird to see you in person. And I said, yeah, I agree. Because, and I told them when I'm speaking, I know that I'm only seeing the 25 that can fit on my screen, and that there's 10 other pages who I'm not going to see while I'm giving my speech. So being able to have this one-on-one time, this one-on-5 time, this one-on-10 time, because I was going to all of the different groups, that's something that was invaluable, because I haven't been able to have that. Even when I went to the mass committee meeting and there were some undergraduates on international committees, there were probably, I think 7 or 8 of us that were undergraduates or recently graduated. But then here, we are gonna be holding an entire room tomorrow. And it's not just undergraduates, it's undergraduates and graduate advisors, because they also make up a very important role in the undergraduate experience. And it is late. I'm sure you might be able to see the clock over there. It is 10:46, and I need to get ready to go to sleep. That way I can be ready for tomorrow. it's Saturday night and I've arrived home, so now I get to talk about everything that happened today. We started off the way things usually go: wake up, get ready, breakfast, and went down to the holding room. The holding room is where the dais sits, gets ready, gets into their order before we have the procession of the dais after everyone else has already taken their seats. So I went down there, I got myself ready, made sure that I had both things ready for today because I was giving the state of the undergraduates at South Atlantic Region and I was giving greetings at the Central Region. And went in, walked, got to see all of the South Atlantic undergraduate Baslii that arrived, that were able to come. Got to see their graduate advisors, the graduate advisory councils that were there. Got up on the dais, and for session 1, I was the ender. So it was a great showing of the abilities and the desire to lead within undergraduates. And that was seen on so many different levels because you've got the undergraduate member at large, Elise Garrier, who is like representing that region. She comes out of South Atlantic Region. She was presiding over that first session. And then you also had the other undergraduate member at large, Jasmine Williams. She gave the meditation, and then I ended session number 1 with the state of the undergraduates. So we were all out there representing undergraduates, and then also hearing and seeing what the undergraduates of the South Atlantic Region, the significant South Atlantic Region, because they love putting the emphasis on that T, significant South Atlantic Region. And afterwards, we did have a little break, so I was thankful for that because that little break allowed me to exit the dais, go back into the holding room, and get ready, prepare myself, log on to the Zoom, set up X, Y, and Z for the Central Region Undergraduate Roundup greetings that I was going to be giving. And that was the start of their day. They did a couple things like the chapter roll call. They did a sisterly relations activity. I was texting my sister, asking when she was going on because I wanted to watch her as well. But I came on, I delivered my greetings, got to talk a little bit about leadership fellows, welcoming the new members, and encouraging them to take up and soak in everything that they would be learning at their undergraduate roundup. I also got to do the same thing for South Atlantic Region, but in the South Atlantic Region when I had more time to also go through some of the things that the Undergraduate Activities Committee has been able to accomplish in the past roughly year and 3 months that we've been working together in the 2020-2022 administration. So if you've been watching my videos, you know the great things that the undergraduates are doing. But a short list talking about the modified membership intake process, how many undergraduates we were able to bring in, talking about the personal protective equipment, which that's what it normally is, PPE, but for us, PPE means pretty protective equipment. I even went up there with my one of the masks from the PPE kit to show and kind of pub to people. So that felt good, talking about just the varying ways that undergraduates were able to rise, be resilient, be excellent, be ambitious, connect, and have heart during this global pandemic. So it was good. It was very good. And also, I got a program for the South Atlantic Undergraduate Roundup. The theme for South Atlantic Region was Game Changers, E² Elevating Excellence. And for the Central Region, it was Charmed-ish. So if you're like me, you watch Mixed-ish, Grown-ish, Blackish. Yeah, Blackish is the original one. So Charmed-ish, undergraduates exhibiting perfection and excellence. So those were the two themes that I was speaking on. and it was good. So afterwards, when I finished my thing for Central Region, I also got to see my baby sister, Jayla McCoy, and she served, I'm sure I already said it earlier in the video, but she served as the co-chair, and she got to deliver the bio, read, introduce for her regional director. So I stayed on and I watched that, and she made me immensely proud because after I did my greetings for Central Region, she put in pictures of me speaking from her Zoom that she was watching on. And after she presented, I put in pictures into our group chat of my screenshots from when she was speaking. And she just made me so proud. And I typed that into the chat so everyone would know. But after that, went back into session number 2 for the South Atlantic region. And the workshops were excellent that they had. Every single one of the presenters for the South Atlantic region undergraduate roundup was phenomenal. We had workshops on Adulting 101, which we all need that. Another one on risk management, and another one about sisterly relations, which we can all use because being in this virtual world, being able to interact with one another is something we can all appreciate. So then we were taking videos, photos, and it was just a great day. Such a great day. I also need to thank 2 people that made my weekend so much smoother, more organized. Rosalind Cook-Hillian, she was my driver, getting me to and from the airport, but also being there, asking me if I needed anything. And then my protocol escort, Carla Gatlin. So I love both of them. They were amazing. So just sisterly for the entire time that I was there. And it was a fantastic weekend. So we ended, and that was when everyone just started taking pictures. Lots of pictures with the undergraduates finally in person, not just screenshots. And one of them was even someone that I had met a long time ago at a non-AKA thing. When we were moving in my sister, my dad and I went to Target to get command strips. And I'm out there, I'm hot, I'm sweaty. We have been moving her in, which is no easy feat. That is not an easy feat. But I'm looking at the wall, trying to find what kind of command strips we need. And a member comes up and she goes, and I look, because I'm just in a t-shirt and shorts, hair pulled back, but I am wearing a AKA mask. And so she gasps and I turn and my dad goes, yes, that's your international second vice president. And she goes, oh my God, Jasmine, I follow you on Instagram, I watch your YouTube videos. And I was like, oh. So we took a picture then in the Target, and she told me that she's not from Central Region, because that's where Kentucky is. She tells me that she's from South Atlantic region. So I saw her at the undergraduate roundup. Michaela Brown, she came up to me and she says, Jasmine, I'm not sure if you remember me, but I already met you earlier. I've already taken a photo with you, but I just wanted to come and ask if I could have another picture. And I was like, are you from the Target? And she says, yes, from the Target. So that was fun. We got to take another picture together, and I'm sure I'll see her again. And just being able to take pictures with all the other undergraduates besides her, because it was a lot of photos. And I'm putting them all up in this area to show you all the amount of sisterhood and love and just desire to be with each other that the members have. So it was good. And I went upstairs, packed all my stuff. But there was one other really cool thing. So I am the International Second Vice President of AKA. In the NPHC, there are other equivalents of me in the other fraternities and sororities. One of them being Kendall Brooks. He is the former second Grand Vice President. So he texts me and he's like, what are you doing in Atlanta? I explained to him what I'm there for, and he decided to come see me at the hotel before I left because it was such a quick turnaround. I was there for a little bit over 24 hours. But he came, he bought me a seafood boil, and we just sat and talked because we've been serving as him as the chair of the NPHC Undergraduate Leadership Council and myself as the vice chair of the NPHC Undergraduate Leadership Council. We've never met each other until today. So we had a great time, sat, talked with one another. He showed me how to crack crab legs because I'd never done that before. It was an experience trying to get those crab legs open. But he was a great teacher. And then I got on the plane, headed home, and now I'm here. So, thank you very much, significant South Atlantic region, for the amazing weekend being with you. In person, it was amazing, and I can't wait until we're able to do something like that again. To the confident, charismatic, and charmed Central region, thank you very much for inviting me to come and speak at the Q&A, but also to give greetings on the day of all of your workshops and presentations. You all were extremely gracious, asked some great questions, and just showered me with love. So that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks for watching.